There we go.
She'll tell it and then I'll tell her right.
Okay.
We've been married 55 years because we made a pact at the very beginning that the one that left had to take the kids. Nobody's going. No, I hope that they have as wonderful a life as I've had, and I'm sure they will.
Yeah,
They're
and me
a couple
too.
of great people. Yeah. After we had been married 50 years, we went to Hawaii the following year.
Yeah.
And we were walking the beach, and it was at sunset, and there were some couples down by the beach getting married. Very beautiful. One of the grooms, they turned around, one of them said to me, "Now starts the hard part." And I said, "Don't worry." I said, "The first 50 years are the hardest." He says, "Yeah." He said, "The last year hasn't been bad at all." So hang in there for 50 years, it gets better.
Yeah. We've had some fun.
Where did you get married?
Bridgewater, Mass.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But the morning we got up, there was a hurricane came up off the coast, and it was pouring rain, and I mean pouring rain. And I got up, and my sainted mother said to me, "Well, now, Beverly, the farmers need the rain." Okay, the water's pouring down the street. But we got married at 4 o'clock, and just before then, the sun came out, and it's been sunny ever since.
And it was a good thing because we were leaving for our honeymoon afterwards, and my 1936 Plymouth didn't have a window in it.
It was on my side, though.
So we went up to Maine on our honeymoon. We had a good time, and as far as I'm concerned, just have a good time. And when the kids came along, we kept right on having a good time with them. And I still have a good time with them, and so does she.
Yeah.
We see our kids, we see them all every week. We still have a lot of fun with them.
But I have to say, one thing that he remembered about our wedding, the minister, it was a very hot day, and he just fascinated by the perspirations running down the minister and it's dripping off his cheeks. 1, 2, 3.
I concentrated on that.
I said, I don't think there's anything I can do with him. I just feel I'd marry him and nobody else would have to suffer.
Were you married in a church?
Yeah.
Do you remember how many guests you had at the wedding?
Oh, it was probably only about 75 or 80, somewhere around there.
Have a reception to follow?
Yeah. Small lodge
It was a Baptist church. I think that's the last time we went to Baptist church. But I can't blame them.
We just had my sister for an attendant. We didn't want a big wedding, and that was fine with us,
How many people came to the wedding?
But one of our ushers was down in Martha's Vineyard working for the summer.
Actually, it was Nantucket, but I told you I'd tell her. She'd tell her, and I'd tell her right.
That's what's kept me honest all these years. So he couldn't get off the island. So another one of his friends, who weighed probably
half as much.
I was just going to say 50 pounds less than the other one, decided to fill in, but they had the suit and they had to take it all in, and touch and go there for a while. But like I said,
and it's been touch and go off and on occasionally.
No, it's.
But she never left me.
All right. So I guess last thing, Rainee and Gene are getting married tomorrow. What do you want to leave them with? What notion? They're about to begin their life together. What's the one?
Why don't you move closer?
Have a good time. Just
No.
enjoy life and be good to each other.
I don't think that they're going to have any problems.
I don't picture it either. They both.
I picture that this is going to be a marriage made in heaven. Okay.
They like the right things, and they'll do the same things together. You stay together.
She's a real doll. I couldn't have picked out a better wife for him.
You got to be on each other's side. No, I mean, you're going to have a few arguments. As my father once said, he said he and my mother only have one argument. He said, let's up once in a while. but they were together for many years.
Scrabble a lot, and I was always beating him. And I said to Gene, I said, Gene, he hasn't figured out yet that I keep score.
She's been keeping score since we started, and I didn't notice this.
No, I don't.
50 years.
I don't regret a thing about anything. I really don't. It's been wonderful.
Well, there's a couple of things.
Okay.
Thank you.